Holy shit, guys. Cross-eyed Kangetech here with Arisha-san. We made one hell of a long video on a review and just vape talk about this Kanger
Nobody
sub-tank.
wants to watch a video that long.
It's only 14 minutes.
It's 14 minutes too long.
Enjoy the video and her witty sarcasm. Alright guys, so here is the Kangetech sub-tank. Brand new. Let's do an unboxing. This slides open. Another fancy little box. You know, so I paid about $39, I think, $35, $39 for these. They might be cheaper if they came in less packaging. Cautions, manual, verify your product is real bullshit, and here it is, the Kanger sub-tank. Now, let's go past this, move on to the box, or high-density foam. I wish when I bought a gun it would come in this nice heavy-duty high-density foam. And we got more goodies. Got a couple sparrow rings, screws, a little screwdriver, organic Japanese cotton, a beauty ring, because if it's not pretty enough, you know, fancify it. We've got the deck. Now this is if you want to rebuild it. Put this on or use your coils. Apparently it comes with 2 pre-built coils already on it. Fancy. And in like 2 months, I'll probably get around to doing those. Playing with them. This does break down. Almost like a cave fund. Got your chimney and everything else. Now, from what I've seen online, you need to change out this. This is your top cap. So, you have to pull this apart and take this one off of here and put this one on. This one's smaller and it's made to fit nicely into there, get it all sealed up and whatnot. And let's see, what else do we have in our box of goodies? Another coil. Now there's already one in there. There's already one in here. And the one in here is a 0.5 ohm. And this one that they sent you is a 1.2 ohm. This is their organic cotton. Alright, so we have my girlfriend's DNA 30 and her new Kanger sub-tank, and we're going to fill it. So this fills just like the Kanger AeroTank Mega. Now, let's do this real quick. These are side by side, pretty much lined up, and you can see this is huge compared to this. Now online, everybody's like, oh yeah, it's much bigger, much bigger. I didn't realize how much bigger it actually was until I got it. This thing's gigantic compared to this. And so just for shits and gigs, what we'll do is I'll screw this on, and you can see, screwed on, this looks normal. Just palm of my hand, boom. Now, if we take our nice brand new Kanger sub-tank and screw that sumbitch on there, boom, Gigantor lives. It's like the Godzilla of tanks. Anyway, moving on. Let's fill this thing. So it fills like the Kanger AeroTank Mega. Unscrew your bottom, and it shall go boom. There's your one piece. Now, if you wanted to pull it apart, you can. This is a Pyrex tank. It's super thick, and you can tell, you can see it right there, but it's really thick. Feels nice and hearty. And there's the inner guts here, and that. Now this top part and the chimney there can come off, but you need to unscrew it. And you would only do this when you're replacing it with the other chimney for your RTA, your rebuildable tank. Now, she has brought me some hawk sauce from Mount Baker Vapor and the old blend that I make with their build your own juice, icy menthol. Have 50% extreme ice, 50% menthol. So, let's fill this. And go hot sauce to there. Now, they put a nice little warning packet in the box. Boom. See the warning packet? Ooh, fancy. Basically, the warning packet's telling you put 2 or 3 drops on your atomizer here to prime it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we did 4. And then we screw this all back up nice and tight. I got Tiger. I like to put it in between 2 hands and spin it like this. It mixes the fluid better than anything, apparently. I used to just shake it up like crazy, and then my girlfriend, the amazing nurse, told me if you spin it in your hands, it will mix it up better. So, the other thing with these coils are, because this one has the 0.5, you need to bring your watts all the way up to 15 at the least. This is what they recommend, between 15 and 30. Now it does say on the actual coil, and you can't see it, but that little writing in there, I can read it. It says 15 to 30 watts. 0.5 ohms, 15 to 30 watts. So we're at 15, and we're screwing her on. It's got airflow control. The airflow on this sucker is huge. And it's clicky. Wait for it. Click. It did make a little click. We bring it over down to 1. So I'm going to vape it at 1. Let's try her out, shall we? Yummy. Alright, let's talk about this Kanger sub-tank with my guest today. Pre-recorded, of course. Enjoy. Hey guys, Cross-Eyed Kangetech here with my girlfriend, Alicia.
Hi guys.
So Alicia, how long have you been a smoker for?
I was a smoker for almost 10 years.
And what finally made you quit?
Well, somebody took my pack of cigarettes, crumpled them up, and threw them away.
And what else did you get?
I got a brand spanking new e-cigarette. I didn't start with this one. I started with a damn it.
It's the iTaste V-Stick.
Yes, V-Stick.
And then we moved on to the iTaste. Nope,
No?
not that one. We moved
this
on to
one.
this one, the iTaste MVP.
Which wasn't bad. It worked. It worked well for a little while. And then
You started stealing mine
I stole yours.
all the time.
And after that, this didn't have quite enough power.
So now, what are you sporting?
I am sporting this wonderful mod right here with a Kanger sub-ohm tank, which is brand spanking new. I just got it today.
And do you like it?
I love it.
What do you like about it? that you can do that?
Yeah, that I can do that. I make big clouds. Much smoke.
Much wow.
Much wow.
So, it works well on your DNA 30?
It works great.
And it's huge, isn't it?
It is very big, and I puff on this thing constantly. I went from being a pack or more a day smoker to quitting one day using an e-cigarette, and this thing is constantly in my hands. The problem we had with a couple of the tanks is that for me, I run them dry way too fast. And once I run them dry, then I need to replace, or somebody needs to replace the atomizer.
That would be me.
A lot. So, bigger tank, more liquid, much smoke.
You know, you're not supposed to be able to get dry hits on this. Because the hole in them is huge.
The one thing that I really didn't like is that I would constantly get dry hits, and I would make you change my atomizer.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly. And somebody, being a cheap ass, didn't want to change the atomizer constantly. So I would end up smoking a dry, disgusting, burnt plastic taste. Until I talked somebody into it.
In my defense, she wanted it changed every other day. Or pretty damn close to it. Now, this Kangetech sub-tank, we got it from Mount Baker Vapor. Paid $39 roughly for it, which was the cheapest price I could find, including looking on eBay. eBay was more expensive, believe it or not. So, for that price, it was worth it. Now, I waited a while. I hoped Kangetech would work out any little bugs that they... You see this shit? I have to live with this constantly. She does this all the time. We were hoping that they'd work out any little bugs that might be present in the system. They actually ended up, by the time I bought this one, they come out with a sub-tank mini and I believe a sub-tank nano, which are considerably smaller than this. But I don't really like carrying juice around with me in my pocket all day. I do it, but I don't want to carry it around.
And I carry it in my car, and it freezes. And then I spend 25 minutes going like this, trying to get it warm so that I can refill my tank at red lights, which probably is not a good idea. People behind me don't like it. Fuck them.
So we got the bigger tanks, so you don't have to fill it up as often.
And it makes much vape.
And she
so
is
good.
Yes, the cloud production on this thing is massive. Mind you, this is the sub-ohm atomizer. They also make a 1.2 ohm one for it, or the 0.5 ohm for it. Oh, and Kangetech Russia is now giving away a free goat with every 200 orders. So, you know, spend $200, you get a free baby goat. Don't take the goat.
Save yourself $200.
Save yourself the money. It's not worth it for the goat. They eat everything, including the boxes. If you want to keep your box special, don't spend $200.